What is your name?
Matt Phillips.
Where are you from?
I was born in Rochester, Michigan.
How old were you on September 11, 2001?
I was 30 years old.
Where were you on September 11, 2001 when we were attacked?
I was at work.
Okay. How did you find out about the attacks? What were you doing at the time?
I was at work and one of our customers called and said, you need to turn on the TV. A plane just crashed into the World Trade Center. So we quickly hurried up and got a TV out and turned it on just in time actually to see the second plane hit the second building.
What is your most vivid memory of that day?
I remember the clear blue sky, the very peacefulness of the day. It was a beautiful early fall day. It was about in the 60 degrees. It was just a wonderfully bright, peaceful, clear day.
Were you personally connected to anyone in the towers, Pentagon, or planes?
No, I was not.
What do you remember about the nation and its leaders coming together in the days following September 11th?
I remember the leaders of both houses of Congress standing on the steps of the Capitol building, all as a unified group, as not just Republicans and Democrats, but we were all Americans at the time, and they were banded together, and they were reciting the America the Beautiful and the Pledge of Allegiance and all that stuff. It was very nice to see.
Have you visited any of the 9/11 memorials, New York, Washington, or Pennsylvania? What was it like?
I have not, unfortunately, been to any of those places.
What did you think of the government's reaction to the attacks? Do you agree with what they did?
Yeah, I think President Bush did what he had to do, and what a good leader does is keeps the nation calm and assures that we're going to be safe. And I think the actions that he and his national security team did, grounding the planes and things like that, prevented any further attacks. And I think they did the right thing by mourning the losses and vowing that this is not going to be stood for.
Do you agree with the decision to invade Afghanistan and Iraq? Why or why not?
I do. I think at the time it was probably the right thing to do, based on the intelligence that was there. It was believed that the people who perpetrated it, Osama bin Laden and all those people, were in Afghanistan, and funding came from Iraq and whatnot. And again, based on the intelligence that President Bush had at the time, I think it was the right move and what he had to do. And he made a decision and he stuck to it, and I admired him for that.
Why do you think it is important for students to learn about September 11th?
It's very important to learn the history of who attacked us and why they attacked us, and even to this day, 14 years later, they're still trying to do it. Their goal, as these radical jihadists and these terrorists are doing, is they have one goal, and that's to basically kill Americans. And if you don't understand that these people are evil, and that you learn what they are and why they are doing that, if you don't understand that, then it's going to continue, and more people are going to die, more attacks are going to happen, and things are going to just keep escalating. So in order to defeat it, you have to learn about it first.
So do you think it can be defeated?
Absolutely. You have to have the will to win, and you have to have the will to fight, and it absolutely can be defeated if you do that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.